Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's weekly psychic reading. I'm Erin Lee, and you can find the rest of my readings on my website, vancouverislandpsychic.com. I also have email, phone, and Skype readings available on my website too if you're wanting more of a personal reading. This is the weekly psychic reading for June the 9th to June the 15th, 2014. And this week we're going to be using Doreen Virtue's Magical Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle card deck. So I'm going to ask you to choose a crystal to represent the coming week for you. Your choices are malachite, apatite, and amethyst. So again, that's malachite, apatite, and amethyst. So move these off to the side and give the cards a shuffle. And we're going to ask our angels, our guides, and mermaids and dolphins for the messages that they have for us for the coming week to help keep us balanced, healthy, and strong, and moving forward in a positive way on our life path. So the first card that we draw is going to be for Monday and Tuesday. And the message that comes up is wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. So for Monday and Tuesday, it feels like it's really important to make sure that you're taking a step back, that you're not rushing into things, and that you allow life to kind of settle in and do its own thing. It feels like we've had a lot of energy coming up around getting things done. There's been a lot of powerful energy that's been coming up for us lately, and now it's time to just kind of relax and not worry about things. Also, it gives situations or projects that we've been working on a time to percolate and come together. So often, if we aren't seeing results right away, we want to put more and more and more and more into it so that we do see results. And often it's really important to make sure that we kind of step back and give things time and room to grow. So the first couple of days this week, wait, don't rush in, don't take off, just let it go. The next message that's coming up for us for Wednesday and Thursday is divine magic. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. So this is actually one of the most powerful cards, or the most powerful card in this deck. And what it's saying is that everything is happening as it needs to. Expect miraculous solutions and things outside of what you dreamed could be possible in your life right now, and know that it's just going to come together and happen. So again, going back to this message of waiting, we don't know what is necessarily the best opportunity or the best possibility within the situation. And so rather than trying and forcing it to come into that, just allowing it to happen will bring about better results than we could have even imagined. So Wednesday and Thursday, expect really fabulous things to happen and come together. If you do experience any hiccups, and this can be really difficult, if you do experience any hiccups, go back into a place where you aren't engaging with the stress that may be happening with day-to-day life, and know that these hiccups are coming up so that you can transition more quickly into something that is positive. But basically everything that is happening right now is meant to be and is working towards bringing us into an even better place. So keep your thoughts, your expectations as high as absolutely possible through Wednesday and Thursday, and know that good things are going to be coming of them. For Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the message that's coming up is friendship. Make a date for play day with one or more friends. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's going to be really important that we're socializing with other people. And now I was going to say that a lot of this feels like this is coming up in order to make sure that we're getting out of our heads, not concentrating too much on what's happening and what's going on. But there's also a message of networking that's coming up too. So as we're connecting with our friends and people that we enjoy spending time with, we're often sharing and exchanging ideas and thoughts, and this is a place where new beginnings can also form, and we have the opportunity to really open up and to expand beyond what we can do on our own. So know that friendship, social connection, and support through family connections is going to be part of what is involved in getting things moving and getting things forward. So make sure that you're taking time to have fun and play through the weekend. All right, let's bring the crystals back. So if you've chosen malachite, the message that's coming up for you this week is healing heart. And I can't think of a better crystal for you a message for malachite, because malachite is one of the most strongly associated crystals that is involved with the heart, healing heart, and emotional healing in particular. So malachite really comes in, and it's kind of a bit of a gangbuster when it comes to healing. There's a lot of emotion that kind of comes to the surface, but what it does is it brings the emotion up to the surface so that it can be healed. And Archangel Raphael is really popping in with this card and this message. So expect that you may be going through some emotional healing. It may be fairly intense emotional healing this week. Even more reason for you not to be rushing into things, because you are in a place where you're healing, and really call on your friends and your angels for help and support in moving through this. The additional message that's coming up with this card is if you are drawn to do any sort of healing work, or healing work is currently part of your life path, know that you are doing exactly what you need to be doing, and the encouragement is to continue with that. So even if you're experiencing some hiccups in your healing path or your healing career right now, know that that's all going to be coming in together, particularly Wednesday and Thursday this week. So let go, let God, ask for help and support. Oh, and Archangel Raphael, again, he's popping in and saying that he's going to help out too. All right, if you've chosen Appetite, the message that's coming up for you is you're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. And I'm kind of actually, with this card, going back into the message that we had around divine magic. There is something really fabulous and really amazing that's coming for you, and it feels like it's just around the corner. The more that you ask for help, you have positive expectations around what is possible, the more that help can come in, and the faster you'll see the results. So it feels like it's really important that you're not trying to force things to happen or force things to come together, though it is important that you're asking for help and support, and you are taking positive action when you're receiving guidance, messages, and information. Letting go and letting things happen doesn't mean that you're completely stopping on your forward progress. It just means that you're making sure that you have balance in your work life, in your career. Well, I guess career is kind of work life, relationship, everything, that there's balance kind of overall. So know that within this situation you are being helped, or pardon me, this week you are being helped. And also with Appetite is a fabulous manifestation crystal. So this is a great time to be asking for what you're wanting. So manifestation boards, dream boards, affirmations, really, really positive and powerful for you this week, particularly through the middle of the week. All right, and if you've chosen Amethyst, the card that's coming up for you is Consult an Expert. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. So again, the message is coming up for you that this week it's really important to be looking outside of yourself for help and information. You don't have all of the information that you need right now, and we were really seeing that through Monday and Tuesday, and that it's important to be looking outside of yourself, not to be making any sort of rash decisions or really big decisions. Also, the message is coming through with Amethyst as being the crystal that it's really important that you're connecting on a spiritual level right now too. Although there's the opportunity to be connecting with experts who are here, one of the greatest experts that you can connect with is God and your angels. So really ask them for help as well. A really great time to be looking outside of yourself for help is at the beginning of the week and at the end of the week, because these are times when we're really connecting with people, and there's a lot of energy around help and support, and also encouraging you to be helpful and supportive of other people too. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me for this week's weekly psychic reading. I'm Erin Lee, and you can find the rest of my readings on my website, VancouverIslandPsychic.com. And I forgot to mention at the beginning of the reading today that this month's Choose Your Own Adventure crystal reading is also up and available. It's a lot of fun. If you have individual questions that you're looking for a little help or guidance with, it's a great one to go to. You can go back to it as many times as you want throughout the month, and the messages are still accurate and applicable to whatever it is that you're going through. And I've posted the link for that here too. Wishing you a fabulous week.